We came with my God, we are leaving with my God. In my weeks-long trip to Ukraine, I have arrived at my most dangerous city. Until I got here, we saw rockets exploding over my head in Kiev, missiles falling on my back neighborhood, self-destructing kamikaze drones exploding cars and burning houses. We have arrived in Kharkiv, the country's second largest and perhaps currently one of the most dangerous cities. This is the border city between Russia and Ukraine. I will try to reach the closest place where the hot war is happening, with the risk of a bomb falling on me at any moment, with a Ukrainian friend who does not want to show his face and has asked me to delete some of our conversations. We will try to go to the point closest to the conflict zone. After watching the videos you've been following for weeks and after watching this video to the end, who do you think is the winner of this war? I await your comments. Yes, here is another bomb that was dropped but did not explode. Yes, look, just as I guessed. I will show you the building in front of me now. Look, especially the right side of the building in front of me. Look, it has taken a big hit. And there, Shevchenko said, believe me, you will succeed, you will win. It says something like, God is with you, luck is with you. Yes, they told me for Kharkiv. While walking on the road, you don't need to research at all. You don't need to ask where what is. You'll see traces of the war everywhere. Oh, the inside is completely devastated. We can't go inside. Yes, to the bombs.
Now it's a house. It's office building.
Is it the same house here?
Uh-huh.
Yes, another house has been bombed. Another house has been bombed again. Another house has been bombed again. And a fire has broken out. The roofs and such have collapsed. Yes, something like a complex or a factory. Even the security booth has been shattered. It's unusable. None of the places hit have been reopened for use. They have been hit very hard. Now Vlad will show us around here. He is from here. We met through couch surfing. He's kindly helping us. A government building, right?
Evet.
Another government building has been targeted and is currently unusable. And look at those buildings over there. Gone. It's like this here. The walls are full of debris. A bomb has fallen here again. Judging by the marks, it seems to have come from somewhere over there. It has riddled this place with holes. I saw a very beautiful building. Hopefully nothing happens to it. This one is new. This one is probably old, not because of the bomb. A brother in Kharkiv, they didn't charge us for transportation in the morning either. Now we are gonna take the metro. In the metro, you pass without paying. It's free, no money. Now we are going down to the metro for two reasons. We will try to reach a place, and also because these people have used the metros as shelters for a long time, especially in the city center where the houses were hit. They stayed in the metros. Yes, friends, in this trip, and perhaps in my entire life, I have come to one of the most dangerous points. I don't mean there's an immediate danger right now. I'm saying this in terms of proximity. We are now very close to the Russian border. We've reached Seltitva. This is almost the closest point to the hot front while heading to Russia. Look around. Actually, I was going to say if there are any collapsed buildings around. Again, the windows are down. Yes, we have now arrived at the area most affected by the war, because this place is closer in kilometers to where the active conflict is happening. The city center was 30 to 40 kilometers away. Here it might be 20 to 30. How many kilometers to here and the Russian border? 14, 15 kilometers? Really? Right now? 13 kilometers to the other side. The Ukrainian army and the Russian army are fighting.
Kharkiv, Geographically, in the far east of the country, Russia and the largest city on the Russian border, industrial facilities from the Soviet era later developed by Ukraine and some of the country's most important universities in this region. By controlling here, Russia wanted to strengthen on the Eastern Front and gain logistical superiority. For this reason, in the war that started in February 2022, this place was among the first targets for the Russian armies. Although the Russian armies could not enter the city center in the first hours of the war on February 24, they advanced quickly up to the surroundings. The Ukrainian army and volunteer units prevented Russia from entering the city center. After this point, the city started to suffer heavy damage from being hit by rockets and kamikaze drones. The Ukrainian army, resisting the Russian offensives that continued until September, after this hour, by launching a counterattack and taking control of almost the entire Kharkiv region, they pushed Russia beyond the border. Despite thousands of bombs and kamikaze drones, most of the local people still continue to live here. With Russia hitting energy production and transmission facilities, the city has experienced long periods of darkness and cold. This place has almost turned into a matter of honor for both countries. One of the most critical points that could change the course of the war is currently in this city. My Ukrainian friend took me to the Saltivka region, where the war is happening and the destruction is more severe. For the safety of my friend who showed me around, I removed some areas we visited from the video and did not include some conversations. Again, for his safety, I had to hide my face throughout the video.
Yes, you get in the car from there and go in that direction for 15 minutes. The war is there, friends. I mean, the part you call the front line. There seems to be a bit of dispersal there. Maybe that's why. Look, there's a black spot on the building behind the tree. It's been hit. By the way, we've been walking for half an hour. I guess we're going to the front line. I don't understand. You know what is this?
I know Ukrainian.
Biz de böyle. Çay yapıyoruz.
Same. Yeah, this whole building is damaged, friends. Neighborhoods built 60 years ago, 50 years ago. Village life in the Soviet era was like this. I can't describe the height of this. Just imagine, we are literally walking towards the border. Yes, probably shrapnel here too. Yes, all the buildings, all the buildings. Oh, there's been a fire in this one too. Windows and such. So on one hand, see the living spaces of people right now. Yes, we've been walking for half an hour. We are going to Russian 20. You coming long time? Is it in real time? I don't know if it was hit this much in the early period of the war, but let's get somewhere now. We'll ask and find out everything.
That's because I want to show you more damage.
Building. Yes. Okay, thank you. Now, there aren't any people living inside, right?
I'm not sure. Maybe not all the building. Yeah.
Dude, if half of all the buildings are gone, they directly threw bombs and inside this house. The outer walls are intact here because the insides of the houses are problematic. They've both collapsed and burned. They hit the foundations. I wonder if people live on the upper floors. Even the air conditioner motor is burned. They hit there again. Right now, sounds are starting to come from the front. Bomb or drone? Which one? What do you think?
Bilmiyorum.
Yes, we have finally reached right at the front. The city is almost ending. Russia is exactly that way. Russian border, they, right? Yes. Okay, they fired from the border. They brought the building down. It has really come down a lot.
Many floors.
Belki 10 kat aşağı.
This is what you stay at, Mai?
The cats of war are not giving any attention. I guess in our era, I have probably been to all the war zones in the Middle East, Asia, and beyond Edirne. Now in November, we will go to Afghanistan. We also went to places in Cambodia and Myanmar. We went to war zones in Laos. We went to Iran, Pakistan, Kashmir. We went to Iraq. We went to Syria. We tried to go to the Azerbaijani side in Armenia, but even if we couldn't go much, we still did something. Yes, they also hit a school. The building's exterior is full of shrapnel. As far as I understand, it created a crater in the asphalt there. They planted flowers there. We're burning, Brother Fua. Yes, I think this was the last part of my Ukraine trip related to the war. From now on, it will be about touring and promoting Ukraine, not about the war. You watched the last footage a little while ago. No, brother, I mean it's not happening, you see. I'm saying it's the last. The sirens came again. Yes, the sound of sirens, but people continue with their daily lives. Siren everywhere, but daily life goes on. What is he saying? Weekend work is good.
Tamam.
It's okay. So I'm also okay. Anyway, I don't want to do much more related to the war. Now we have come to Sheshenkoi Park. We are walking around with Murat. Finally, let me treat him to a meal. The kid spent the whole day with me, but already himself.
The guy, an elite friend of ours came here as a student 10 years ago. Then he stayed.
He's a bit shy on camera, and his English. Haha. It wrote a warning to go to shelters, go to emergency shelters. It didn't let me speak. And I don't want to film anything more about the war. Now we will go with Bulat. I wanted to treat him to a meal. If he accepts, he brought me to this park first. I think there are animals here. Oh, hopefully there are no animals. I don't want to see animals in cages. Our next trip is to Kiev and the Carpathians, meaning the mountains and villages on the Ukrainian border with Romania. Maybe I'll do one or two more things, I don't know. Yes, this was the place with buildings like opera and theater, but it's closed.
Çünkü tehlike.
Danger. What's this kid's name? Oh, Mary. It's closed. Russia hit this too. Bomb attack. Yes, now I see it. Look, it hit from the top. They hit the church too. Look, now I see it. Yes, another exploded place, like an interesting movie scene. Really like a movie scene. 8 p.m. close. Kiev 12. 12. I don't know. Here, if it's 11, you can't go out. You can't be on the street after 11. Just as I step the door, rain is coming in. Yes, now we've come to a restaurant that can be considered mid-luxury. I ate Homen, French. It was something different I didn't understand. He drank coffee. I also drank homemade lemonade. And there was water. I don't know if there was anything else, but 600 Turkish lira. Our journey is over. Now we are returning to Lviv. Sorry, not Kiev, Lviv. For the last 3 years, your country has been at war, maybe more than 3 years. Just a question like this. How is your psychology?
All Ukraine and all Ukrainian people are strong, and we are winners.
Next year, I'm coming again here. It's everywhere free zone. God willing. You know, God willing.
What is it?
Your name is Inshallah, I hope.
Ah,
But it is Muslim, I hope. Arabic. What is your favorite Ukraine food?
Borscht? Borscht. Me too, mine too. Okay.
Yes, we came with my God, we are leaving with my God. I mean, it's interesting when you watch it from your warm couch on TV, you don't really understand, but being here, well, I'm not scared of anything. I mean, I'm not afraid of anything. Being here and seeing how normal these people are, it's interesting because as you can see, it's not like nothing will happen. I've been walking since morning. If I showed 10, I didn't show 90. This 90 is not an exaggeration. A bomb has fallen. I didn't show you 90 places. And these people are no longer afraid. That's the saddest part. Yes, a warning doesn't yet say what's coming. Sometimes it shows here a situation is coming, like a plane is coming, or a cannon is coming, a rocket is coming. Right now it hasn't shown anything yet. I was expecting the train to be old, but not this much. It turned out to be a typical Indian neighborhood. Yes, get well soon. Don't say 32 and by the door. This is an excuse. Yes, good morning. We took a journey through Ukrainian villages, watching along the way.
not yet at the moment.
The grass hasn't turned yellow. If the grass had turned yellow, we would be seeing the Ukrainian flag here now. Yellow, blue. The train is quite old. I've been on the road for hours. Let me safely set foot in Kharkiv. I mean, should I safely set foot in Lviv and move to a safe zone? That's how I'll end it. Train. I've been someone who has traveled by train for many years. It became one of the oldest trains I've ever seen in my life. Quite an old train. I slept well. I was tired and sleepless for days. Of course, I slept in bits and pieces. We keep waking up because it shakes a lot, etc. But still, I slept better than I expected. Words fail me. Yes, I'm in Lviv now. I've reached the safe point. We can end the video. I came with this train. I was at the very back. I was in the zero car at the very back. I guess they added it extra. It was quite bad and difficult. It was relatively better than the other cars. I went into all of them. I looked. Anyway, it's all part of the journey. Thank you if you've watched this far. We visited the lives of people and a city on the brink, on the border of war. Above all, the fact that people have gotten used to the war is truly... So, it's an interesting situation. I always say something for myself. My race is human, and there are two types of people. Good people and bad people. Religion, faith, sect, none of it matters. If you can't be human, then if you can't be human, the others don't matter at all. I hope those who have made these two people's enemies will soon get the punishment they deserve. What can we say? I mean, there's nothing to say. I don't even know how I started or ended the video. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. I would appreciate it if you like and comment on the video. Goodbye.